So the challenges are the no's. I mean, they're the no's, but the no's inspire me. A no always inspires me to do better and get it done. Because I know anything can be done by the grace of God when you believe you can achieve, right? Anything. So the challenges are, in the beginning, woman, being a woman of color, walking through those doors and, having people look around and see if there was somebody else with me to turn the wheels. But I go, no, I'm it, CEO and founder. I own this business. It's mine. And these are my products. And I want to get them through doors. So, yes, those were some of the hurdles, but I really, honestly, I see hurdles and roadblocks and all of those things as great new experiences. I really do. They're experiences. The challenges are great experiences for me that I can journal and say, that was a challenge, but I got through that, got through it. There's nothing that we can't get through that.
Welcome back to the Foxworth Theory. I'm Eugenia Foxworth with part 2 of our chat with entrepreneur Lisa Ascolese, known to many as the Inventress. Lisa, you've created items that have helped thousands, if not millions, of customers, from nursing capes to bun ties. Many of these items were sold on QVC and the Home Shopping Network. What inspired you to launch your own TV shopping platform, the Inventor's Spotlight?
Oh my gosh, Eugenia. My clients they inspire me. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity to go on the larger shopping networks. You have the HSN and QVC and Shop HQ, and I still bring products there. I wanted to provide a jumping off point for my inventors, my clients. Started out with my own clients, who I've helped from a napkin idea to the marketplace. And I wanted to give them a platform because I believe that every one of us deserves a seat at that big table, right? So I said, why not? Why not? And a good friend of mine said, listen, I have studio space. Let me build you a studio just for you. And we collaborated and it all happened. It came together and now there is a place. So providing that platform, to answer your question, providing that platform for inventors who have manufactured products, maybe not in the thousands, but a few hundred to 1,000 units, gives them a space to be able to sell, brand, and showcase their products and their story. That doesn't exist for the smaller business-minded people.
You're an angel. You really are. You really are. So being a Black business owner, how and why diversity and inclusion is so important, if not vital, in today's business climate?
There's so much we can do for each other, Eugenia, that people step over and don't realize. We're not here for ourselves, as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't raised that way. My parents they were the example. I saw who my parents surrounded themselves with. The incredible amount of diversity that we had in our families it's just the way we operated, all of us. I never thought, well, we shouldn't fraternize with this person because they're of this ilk or race or anything like that. It's just how we were raised. My grandmother always said, you open your door for everybody. You're no greater or less than. Bring these people into your life, help others. help others. And that's what we were, my brother, my sister, myself were raised with. You just don't do things just for you.
Mhm.
God didn't put you here for that.
I know, and it you radiate, and the things that you develop are just I can't say unique because you this is something that, as you said, you're doing. It's a necessity, and your creations are just phenomenal.
Thank you.
So last year you earned a top honor, the 2021 Aetna Leadership Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Can you give us the details?
Sure. I was nominated. I had no idea I was going to get nominated for this. And they came to me and said, we read about you and we see who you are, and we want to nominate you because we think that you're a wonderful person, and the things that you're doing for your community and outreach. I mean, I don't expect things like that. I really don't. But it was a wonderful, wonderful honor to be nominated and elected to be a part of that incredible women's movement. It was spectacular. Very, very proud to have had that
Could
opportunity.
could you tell our audience what Aetna is?
Well, yes, it's the Athena Awards. It's a woman-owned organization where they honor thousands of women each year. They recognize women in businesses every year, and they choose one or two from a community, and they happen to choose me. And we had they just gave us a wonderful celebration. So it's honoring women. It's an association, an organization that honors women. And
Thank you.
you're very, very welcome.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Oh, no, okay.
I was in that fuzz and I'm thinking, so is my audience, because I thought it was the insurance company. So that's why I wanted you to explain it, which is marvelous. It's piggybacking women, helping women. So of course you got the award. You were spot
Thank,
on.
thank, thank you. I also have an organization, AOE. It's the Association of Women Inventors and Entrepreneurs, where we highlight and promote other women and elicit positivity and a wonderful gathering and community. Musically inspired every year. I have that, and honor fabulous women the way Athena honored me. I like to give. I'm better at giving than receiving.
Of course. And you have so many wonderful programs where you are giving back, as you just said. And as others say, you're also paying forward in our communities. And besides what we just mentioned, perhaps you'd like to tell us what the other platforms are.
So every Monday, I have an open Zoom call. It's called Motivational Monday. So every Monday we have music, 5 minutes of music in. It starts at 10 o'clock. 5 minutes of music in, dancing, and just celebrating Monday. Why not celebrate Monday? Most people mope about Monday. Don't want to go back to work on Monday. Don't want to get Monday started. Well, if you don't get into Monday, what are you gonna do? Stay where you are? So stay in Sunday. So Motivational Monday is a 20-minute segment on my Inventing A to Z platform. Anybody's able to log in and listen to inspirational stories, listen to inspiring words. I ask people for inspiring words on Monday, different people. Give us a word, gratitude, love, and it jumpstarts our week. I also highlight people who have businesses that day. If you have a business that you want to share with others, it's free. It's free to share with others, and that's just my day of really giving of myself. It's not a work day. I'm not looking for anything. It's not really business related for me. It's just allowing other inventors and entrepreneurs to come and share their platform and what they're doing in kindness. Most importantly, share a kind word. Come on Motivational Monday and share something kind with others.
Wonderful. So, is this your Inventress podcast? If not, can you tell us about your podcast?
Sure. So my Inventress podcast, it's called the Inventress podcast. I I interview wonderful people like yourself. Love to have you on my podcast. Inventors and entrepreneurs on my podcast and allow them to tell their story, talk about what it is they're doing. So I started out with inventors sharing their journey through inventing, and of course it's blown up outside of that scope, and just interviewing. Well, I don't call it interviewing, I call it having conversations with people who are very, very interesting and have interesting stories to tell. So that's every
But
two.
you're,
Mhm.
I'm so sorry.
That's every Tuesday. So the podcast showcases every Tuesday, but if they go to my YouTube channel, all of the podcasts are there, obviously.
And the YouTube channel is the Inventress Podcast.
Yes. And if they go to Inventing A to Z, so the website inventingatoz.com, they'll also be able to click on the podcast, which goes to the YouTube channel.
Thank you, because I'm going to get on there. I'm going to see.
Yes, please.
I'm not too good at inventing. I'm good at doing different things, but I haven't tried it. So, what advice can you share for those who have an idea they want to bring to fruition?
Sure. I would always say, don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss that idea that's been whirling around in your head forever. Because typically when people call me, they say, I've had this idea since 2005, since 2000, 1982, and I saw something like it. So I say, you know what? Journal that information, write it down, sketch it, and do not share it with anybody else. And to really take the steps to move forward, get yourself a non-disclosure agreement if you're going to share it with anybody. I'd be happy to help you. Send me an email. It's info@inventingatoz.com. I'll, get on the phone with you to give you a couple of tips and give you advice on how to move forward. If you'd love to want to work with me, I'd be happy to set up a consultation. But I would say, write down your idea. Do not share it with anybody. And take a peek and see what's out there that could be similar to yours. Don't type in the words, just take a look, take a peek and see what's out there. And another piece I have to share is, many people get discouraged when they see something that they invented. They say, I invented that 20 years ago. Don't be discouraged. Put a twist on something great. There's not just one cell phone or one coffee pot out there. Make improvements upon what your idea is. But take the steps, and you'd be surprised at how far you can go. Baby steps. I have a step-by-step program. I can help people take baby steps through the process.
And that's good. Taking those baby steps. People can look and may recall or read that General Motors was there, and the other companies have copied what
Yes.
they've done, but improved on it. And I believe that's what you're trying to tell our audience, not to be afraid because they can improve upon it. Is there anything that you've improved upon that was out there, because you've had many inventions? Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah. So I guess one of the things, but it's funny because the things come to me naturally when I'm doing something. When I do a lot of traveling, and when I travel, of course, everybody's suitcase is black, right? On the turnstile, everybody's suitcase is black. One day I was traveling from California back to New Jersey, and I saw a woman rifling through my luggage, and I had a feeling it was mine because something was on it. Anyway, I went home that day and I designed a product called the Luggies Bow. So the Luggies Bow goes over the luggage handle. Now I've seen little identifiers on a handle before, but nothing like this one. So I have to say, improving upon what's out there, yes. So that was one of the things that I improved upon. It was a luggage identifier. So this is Luggies Bow. It's still being sold, and they come in animal print, chevron, of course, black and white, everything black and white, and just a really cool item. Simple solution. And again, that was a solution to a problem I had that day traveling. We all
Well,
have.
go ahead, please.
No, I said we all have those days. I mean, when there's a problem, don't you start thinking in the moment, okay, what can I do to solve this problem? So that was another problem solver for me. That you're saying, what did you improve upon? So that was one of the things that I can say was definitely an improvement upon what's currently out there. More fashionable too.
And could you let our audience and me know the name? Luggage.
So it's called Luggies, Lugeze, Bow. Luggies Bow.
Luggies bow. Well,
Luggies.
that will beat the little thing you buy to wash yourself with, this that I have tied on mine. I have to get a new one every time I travel because it gets dirty, but no one goes near it. You know, but I think it's about time I stepped up a bit. And now that I have met you, it
It's
has
it's a
been a pleasure.
deterrent.
Yes, actually, that made my day.
That's great.
Well, I want to thank entrepreneur and inventor Lisa Ascolese, the inventress, for joining us on the Foxworth Theory, which airs Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. I am Eugenia Foxworth. Thanks for watching.